Chris Hollins obviously not here with the sport because he's far too busy practising already. Gavin, I'm pleased to say, is here. Nice to see you.
I cannot wait to see Chris Hollins on Strictly. That's going to be absolutely fantastic.
We're looking forward to it.
Or Lizo as well, maybe next year. First of all, David Weir is back in the Scotland squad for their must-win World Cup qualifiers against Macedonia and the Netherlands next month. If he plays, the 39-year-old will become the oldest player to represent Scotland since goalkeeper Jim Leighton 11 years ago.
Our reporter Gavin Ramjaun's somewhere among the 57 million bottles. Lucky boy. Morning.
I am. Morning, Sean. Morning, Bill. How's it going? Yeah, welcome to what some people might describe as heaven. It's Europe's biggest wine warehouse, and over the next couple of weeks, they're going to be shipping out 36 million bottles to supermarkets, off-licenses and pubs all across the country. Now, today is the biggest shipping day, and most of it will come from here. Around 15% of all the wine drunk in the UK over the festive period will come from this wine warehouse in Bristol. It's Europe's biggest, and just to give you an idea of how vast it is, you could fit around 14,000 double-decker buses in here. The warehouse has the capacity to store 57 million bottles, and if they were laid out end-to-end, they'd stretch from London right the way to the other side of the world, to Perth, Australia. This is one of the most scientifically advanced drink production lines in the world. 800 bottles a minute are processed here, and each one is digitally photographed to make sure it has the correct level of wine in it. Well, with the nights drawing in at the moment, staying in after a long, hard day might seem like the perfect option. But would you ever consider lounging about in some of these? Yep, pyjamas are back in fashion, especially for men. Now, I'm not sure about some of the designs like the ones that I've got here, but there must be something that's making them so popular. I'm going to try them on and test them out on members of the public.
Pillow talk.
Do you wear pyjamas yourselves?
Yes. Yeah.
What do you like about them most?
Well, that you can sit down, you know, you can relax in them and everything.
Would you say that there's a sort of maybe a link to people staying in more and the rise in pyjama sales? Would you say that might have had anything to do with something like this?
People wear them for comfy clothes, so like if I go home and wearing jeans, I'll change straight into pyjamas.
I live in my pyjamas personally. I get home and I put them on. That's me sorted.
Almost a quarter of male pyjama buyers are now under 25 years old, so the garments have a bit more of a younger following. One thing's for sure though, I would not recommend wearing them out on the high street.
Must be a pillow talk for me.
We were trying to work out whether Gavin actually looked like he was wearing pyjamas or a sort of check.
Or a play suit.
Well, like a giant man play suit thing.
It's not the first time Miley's been bullied. When I spoke to her recently, she told me how she's dealt with it in the past.
Having really good friends, people that will be honest with you and tell you, you know, kind of help you go the right direction.
Bullying can be a big problem for lots of you too, and getting bullied online or even on your mobile phone can be pretty horrible. In our recent survey, Newsround found that lots of you worry about getting nasty texts, emails or online messages. The park's still off limits to the public, but I got to take a look behind the scenes. These big blocks of concrete here, where all the spectators are going to be sitting when the stadium is finished. Some of them aren't done yet, but when it is completed, more than 80,000 people will be packing into this stadium to see some of the world's greatest athletes. Now, it might not look like very much right now, but this here is the end of the 100-metre track. So if someone like Usain Bolt manages to sprint as fast as he did in China and break another world record, then history will be made right here. The people who made all this happen reckon the pressure's really been on to get things done on time.
And Gavin is live there for us with the very latest. Gavin, I'm so jealous you get to be there on such an amazing day.
Hey Sonali, yeah, how's the sun in the studio? Sorry about that, I'm just kidding. It is an absolute scorcher here today. Thousands have turned up on Murray Mount to watch the British #1 in action against Ernest Gulbis from Latvia. He's about to play on centre court in a few moments, and he should be feeling pretty confident because he's beaten Gulbis before in the past. But Murray really didn't look too convincing in the first round against Robbie Kendrick, so he'll have to prove himself again today.
Oh, Gavin!
Now, you said you're a good guy.
Yes, I'm a good guy.
I need to find a bad guy to fight.
Yeah, but you're not in the right outfit.
I'm not in the right outfit?
Nope, you need something.
Okay, I better go off and find my outfit. By lesson 4, I was beginning to think I was just a practice dummy. I am done with being a luchador. I've had enough of Mexican wrestling. Had enough completely. Boring old Gavin is good enough for me.
Get in that net.
Yeah.
Hey, get here.
Get in there.
Well
Got
done.
my first calf, come on, brilliant.
We've got to get him out for your first pictures, haven't we, mate?
Oh, indeed. So, my first carp, my first day of angling. I'm really proud, actually.
gonna give me a kiss?
All right, shall I?
Go on, get in there.
I really can't do this.
Get out of here!
Oh, that's just disgusting. I've got to ask, what is it going on with the sunglasses? Gavin, you always wear sunnies when you don't need them. What were you doing?
No, those ones are special ones. They help you see the fish under the water. It's really good. It really does work.
Special glasses and running away from a fish. It wasn't going to chase you. But
You know, I was a foot away from running into